Hey everybody, let's make this beautiful bird's nest shadow box.
Make sure I've got some loaded on the brush. I'm going to wipe it off.
Hey everybody, it's Kim. I last second decided I wanted to do a craft. So we are going to use this shadow box that I had purchased at Michael's craft store. And we're going to take it apart. And for right now, we're gonna get rid of everything but the back. Make sure we get it right side up. Okay, I'm gonna get some kind of paper or something going here. I'm gonna get my glue gun turned on, and we are going to do something with this. It's a bird's nest that came out of a wreath that I had, and some little, I don't know, pods of some sort that kind of grow wild. So anyway, I'm going to use the antique music paper that we used the other day. So I decided I probably had better cover my workspace because we are going to be making a mess with the Mod Podge. We're going to start by applying some Mod Podge to the back of this frame. I'm going to just start applying the paper. Okay, while waiting for the Mod Podge to dry, I went and looked for some other items to be able to use, and I found this old looking paper that has writing on it. And then I found these old pages that look like postcards, so I thought that'd be kind of cool to put on here too. So I just was looking for some other things, and I found a whole bunch of buttons and stuff like that. I'll be able to manipulate this however I need it to, and then we will be able to glue it on, and then I'll make sure I can get some twigs and some other things in here. Let's look and see what this one looks like. Yeah, this one I think is going to be too small, so we'll go ahead and use this. Okay, I started looking for a few things, and I thought I probably better bring this over. This is the middle part of the shadow box that keeps the glass away from the back part of the frame. So I want to make sure that that sits right so that we can get this in correctly and not have to worry. Now, we are not going to end up using the glass in this. This is going to all be pulled out a lot more than the glass will allow. So we will go ahead and start. What I found were some faux moss stones. So I think we'll tuck one or two of those in there. We have our piece from, I don't know where it is. I did pick up a couple of little flowers here. We picked out some raffia, and I do have some excelsior or Spanish moss. So this I think is dry enough that we can go ahead and get started here. I want to see how I'm going to set this. Okay. Got my glue gun heated up now, and this may take a little bit of finessing. We'll have to see how it works, because it's not flat. Okay, might be okay. And then as far as this goes, I'm pretty sure we're going to just let it sit right there. So I do need to make sure that I can get a good flat spot on here. Okay, that's gonna work out good. All right, so we need to tuck a few things in. So I think I'm gonna get into this excelsior and pull out a little bit here, because we need to make this look definitely like a bird's nest. And just kind of around here. And try not to glue my hands. Okay. And it needs to be messy, just like a bird would do. So I found some eucalyptus. Find a couple of little sticks, which means I'm going to have to go outside at some point. Stick a couple of those. The glue is still wet here. Follow up with a little bit here. I do want to frame this with something a little bit. I'm going to look for something to trim this out with. Okay, I think I found something. Stick disappeared, so I cut a new one and put that on and put this piece of cotton in here, and then in order to keep these raised I put another one of these little moss stones in there. So I'm going to raise this up here and kind of give you a closer look. So everything is attached. I might put some pearls in here. I need to highlight this or put somebody's name in there or something. So let me see what I can find. A few things that I think we could use. One is an old watch face, which we could put it here, or wherever. I found some pearls that are a little bit off-white. I found this pretty little medallion of a bird, which is quite appropriate. And then I found the word promise. So let's see what we want to do here. I'm going to open these up because I'm pretty sure these are the ones I'm going to use. I get my pearls and stuff from Michael's. They usually have them at a pretty good price. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. I want to make sure that's straight. All right, and we're going to glue this up really good. Make sure I got him straight also. Okay. And believe it or not, these little jewels, if they come off correctly, stay on pretty well. And then we need to figure out what color we actually want this frame to be. White might not be the best choice. Might need to put some grass or something here so it doesn't look as though it's floating in the air. Yeah, we'll just do something like that. Try not to kill my fingers here. Okay, let's get a bunch in here. see if that's gonna look like enough. I'm gonna pull it up this way on it. Okay, maybe a tiny bit back here in the corner. Just gonna leave this lay right here. So what I just did was I created that bow, kind of matches the other one there, and then I used an old fabric covered button as the center. So we are now sitting on the frame, and I need to decide what color I want this frame to be. You can definitely tell this needed to have multiple coats on it. Whatever is the finish on this wood just kind of was smearing the paint. Okay, so we've got a couple of coats on here now, and everything seems to be dry. I am going to probably do the sides a second time, as I wasn't able to do that while I was doing the top. But the inside piece, all we needed on that was basically the inside part to be finished. So that'll butt up against there, and I think that'll give a nice finish. Let me grab the picture. And obviously we know we're not done with this yet, but yes, I think we are definitely onto something. I'm going to put a second coat of paint on this where you can see a couple of spots here that I missed. Actually, I think I nicked it as I moved it. So I'm going to put fresh coats of paint on this, and then as soon as it dries, I'm going to put a darker wax on it. I think that'll look very, very pretty with the picture itself. And I think it will really bring some life to the whole thing. So I'll be back with you in just a little bit, okay? Okay, so we're gonna use our country paint in our soft black. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna assemble this and show you the finished project. Well, I certainly hope this project is something that you'll try at home. Very simple. We used all kinds of things that we already had in the house. You don't always have to have even a shadow box frame. You could make the same thing out of just a regular picture frame, and then take old pieces of paper that you may have, or heck, you could even find a bird's nest that's outside and spray it, make sure that there's nothing in it that's crawling around. The bird's eggs you can find at the store if you do need that. There's always little florals. If you do crafts and floral projects or whatever, you're gonna find all kinds of things that you do have in the house. And then the little pearls, the buttons, all that kind of stuff. Just anything that kind of has an antique-y look to it worked very well in this project. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll try this yourself, and stay tuned for the next video.